Have the feds been in contact with you? I did watch your YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay.
Homeland Security.
Oh, wow. So were you surprised, or was that the call that you were kind of waiting for?
Surprise.
Oh. Do you feel like the interview had had anything to do with it, or?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know Shaun Combs?
Generation. Frank Lucas was my godfather and his father, and then we both was in the music business for 30 years together.
So you personally know him?
Not who? No, who personally?
Shaun Combs.
Not
Diddy.
Personally.
But you know of him. He knows of you.
Yeah. I used to be with Tupac, Hussein Fatal. He stopped a lot of my music. A lot of other people who didn't care about him. You understand? It's not around today.
Right, so
Stewart from Def Jam Records.
You made a lot of allegations, right? Are you expected to eventually turn those things over, or?
Well, that's what we're going to head over to do now. So we have a hearing now to determine what we're going to do in terms of what documents we'll have to turn over and what documents we do not have.
So why were you in court today?
Just to give testimony to the grand jury. He was subpoenaed by the court, so as we all know, if you don't answer a subpoena, the marshals will come to your house as they came to his house, and they will bring you here. So that's why we're here today.
I know you can't mention celebrities per se. You did mention some in the interview. So just to clarify, you can back that up with actual factual footage.
We have, it's things that we have, but we got to go to the other courthouse. So I don't know if that's any more questions, but we got another hearing to go.
Are you nervous, or do you feel cool?
Nah, I ain't never nervous. Only thing that's fair to me. I'll tell you all this stuff. It may endanger my life. Everybody asks me, yo, you scared? You scared? No, I'm not scared. I'm tired. 35 years tired of his BS. The whole clique of Bad Boys BS. Not the artists, the staff. And whoever around him as whoever he keep.
Of course, Wade just said, "Hey, meet this guy." He didn't. That was it. As far as I mean, I know he had a copy of the original, your original, the memoir. But so Todd has said that. But I'm pretty sure that if the FBI reaches out to him, he's going to immediately say, "Hey, listen, the guy's name is Courtney Burgees. Here's who he is." So I'm thinking that they're probably going to come. I think the problem is that, well, one, you've looked at the videos, not good. I know you're saying, hey, I didn't know that this was on there. The other thing is that, to me, I would contact the authorities, because you're essentially in possession of, one, child, two, evidence. And this is evidence in the case. And I know you're saying it's snitching, but this guy's done. He's going down. And you've got, you've got discs that prove that he is a predator, and he's having sex with underage, with children.
You've been contacted regarding the sale of one of the Diddy freakoff tapes, and that it features a very high profile celebrity. What can you tell us about that?
So actually, I recently was contacted by one of my business partners, who's also an attorney, who said to me, well, why are we not writing the demand letter to try to do the catch and kill? And I said, well, if you want to do it, then I'll connect you and you can essentially do it. He was also concerned about wanting to protect the other person who was in the film, mainly because I've known about this for about 3.5 weeks to about a month. I've been communicating with these people who purport to have that videotape. And it wasn't until Thursday night that they outright said, can you write on your letterhead a letter to the individual who's also in the tape and see if they're interested in a catch and kill? And is that something, we'll give you X amount of percentage of it. And at the time I was like, I don't think I want to be involved in this, but I hadn't had time to process. But the other attorney I'm speaking of, he's pretty much been in the know the entire time.
Hate me for saying all this? I don't care. I lost brothers behind this.
The viewers are asking, what book are you holding with these photos? KimPorter, tell it all. So there's two versions of the book.
This is the rated R. This is the rated R.
So the version that got kicked off Amazon was the PG version?
Yes, and let me apologize. I didn't meant for them to put KimPorter face on it. I want to apologize to the family, the twins, and her family. You understand? For doing that. It wasn't done on purpose, and I really do apologize. You understand? You can find this at Jamal, JAMAL -millwood.com.
Coming like a thief in the night. Hold up on my phone. 16.
Tupac Shakur died last night after a brief life in a rough business. He was 25.
Took 5 bullets for me to stop and see what was really going on.